Delhi NCR's baseline air quality averages between 80 to 100 micrograms of fine particulate matter per cubic meter. On heavy smog days, that number rockets past 800. The immediate, logical response is to lock the doors and stay inside. You seal the windows, turn on the air purifier in the living room, and assume you are protected. But in a modern, open-plan Indian home, that feeling of safety is an illusion. The real threat usually starts around dinner time. You drop mustard seeds and cumin into a pan of smoking oil to start a standard Tadka. This chart shows exactly what happens to your indoor air. In under 90 seconds, a localized air quality monitor jumps from a safe baseline of 25 right past the WHO limits, hitting a highly toxic 500 micrograms per cubic meter. That visible haze in the kitchen is a dense, physical cloud of fine particulate matter, known as PM2.5. These particles are microscopic, small enough to bypass your body's natural respiratory defenses and cross directly into your bloodstream. Without a mechanical way to force that polluted air outside, the toxic cloud drifts. It rolls out of the kitchen, fills the living space, seeps into the bedrooms, and hangs suspended in your breathing zone for over 6 hours. Cooking on a gas stove without proper isolation produces PM2.5 spikes up to 20 times your normal baseline. It easily outpaces the smog leaking in from the street, making your kitchen the single most dangerous source of pollution in your home. That massive spike is a complex chemical mix. You are breathing in aerosolized hot oils, charred organic matter from the dry spices, and combustion byproducts like carbon monoxide coming straight from the gas flame itself. Compare these cooking methods. A simmer barely registers. Deep frying creates a medium plateau, but a Tadka produces a vertical wall of particulate matter. Standard residential chimneys pull 500 to 700 cubic meters hourly, falling drastically short of the capacity needed for a Tadka. There is also a strictly physical limit to how well that chimney can work, dictated by the engineering concept of makeup air. An exhaust fan cannot push air out of a building if new air isn't allowed in to replace it. Drinking through a sealed straw is impossible. Running a powerful chimney inside a sealed home creates negative pressure until the outward airflow stalls. To equalize pressure, the house turns into a vacuum, aggressively sucking unfiltered outdoor smog inward through every window and door gap. Running a split AC during this process doesn't filter the incoming air. Standard AC units use MERV 4 to 8 filters, which catch large dust but let the microscopic PM2.5 pass right through into your lungs. Operating a high-powered exhaust in a sealed home forces you into a trap. You either leave the Tadka smoke suspended in your living room, or you pull Delhi's toxic outdoor air directly into your house. The first step to breaking this cycle costs nothing. You isolate the pollution at its source by simply sliding the kitchen door shut before you start cooking. Next, turn your chimney on high before you strike the match and leave it running for a full 10 minutes after the heat is turned off. This basic containment strategy works. The intense pollution spike stays trapped in the kitchen, allowing the rest of your home to maintain a safe living room reading of under 30 micrograms per cubic meter. But to completely fix the vacuum problem and stop the outdoor smog from leaking in, you need an engineered solution, a positive pressure fresh air system. Instead of recirculating stale indoor air, this system pulls about 500 cubic meters of outdoor air per hour through a clinical-grade H13 HEPA filters. It constantly supplies your home with a fresh, clean stream of makeup air. That clean incoming stream perfectly feeds your kitchen exhaust. Your chimney finally gets the air volume it needs to blast the cooking smoke outside without stalling. At the same time, this continuous intake pressurizes your entire home. It raises the indoor pressure by roughly 10 to 25 pascals, just enough to push outward against the door frames and window gaps, stopping the unfiltered outdoor smog from infiltrating. By combining physical kitchen isolation, a high-powered exhaust, and filtered positive pressure, you actively cancel out both the indoor cooking spikes and the outdoor leaks. This mechanical formula keeps a home's particulate levels under the strict WHO guideline of 15 micrograms per cubic meter all year round. You don't have to guess if this is happening in your own house. Grab an air quality monitor, place it outside your kitchen during dinner prep, and watch the numbers climb. Once you see the data for yourself, you'll know